Yoma Daf Zayin. Today's first email comes from Israel Sandichov. He says, Dear R Eli, thank you so much for inspiring me to do the daf. Your shir is very fun and entertaining. I have a great idea for you. If you don't have time to read all the emails during the shir, maybe you can respond to the emails when you get a chance. There are many people who send you emails and you never read them during the shir. I, for one, have sent you multiple emails and got no responses from you. Keep up the great work and encouraging more people to do the daf. Amazing. You mamish changed my life. If I did not go to the last Siyam Hashas in Yerushalayim, I probably would have not have done the daf yomi. All the best, Israel Sandichov from the 5 towns. And another one from Queens. This is from Yedidya Hirschhorn. He says, Good morning, Reb Eli. I just want to let you know I made a Siyum on Masechtas Shkolim this Shabbos. I couldn't do it without your shir, which I listened to on my way to work every morning in New York. He goes on to say that he spoke to many people that had a very difficult time finishing Shkolim. So thank you, Reb Eli, for bringing me to the daf. Yedidya from Queens. So let's jump into this. Yoma Daf Zayin, the Gemara brings the pasuk in Bamidbar. V'atov vonecha itcha tishmeru es kunaschem lekol devar mizbeach. Any avodah that's connected to the carbon, the akrava on the mizbeach, must be performed only through a kohen. However, in the beginning of Parshas Vayikra, it says v'samach yadai. In other words, that the balabayis, the Yisrael even, he has to lean on top of the animal. So we know that's done through Yisrael. Then immediately afterwards it says v'shachat. He performs a shechita. Who? Even a Yisrael can perform a shechita. You don't necessarily need a kohen in the Beis Hamikdash. But then the pasuk says v'krivu b'nei Aaron. V'krivu is kabbalas adam, to receive the blood after the shechita. So from that point onward, it's only a kohen. If so, then why does the Torah say right afterwards, v'hikter ha-kohen es hakol? We already know that a kohen from that point on has to perform that avodah. So we have the famous concept, it's to teach us a different halacha, that to remove the hide of the animal and to cut it up into pieces, even a Yisrael could perform that avodah. 2 pieces of wood that go onto the mizbech, you need a kohen. The pasuk says, v'nosnu b'nei Aaron, which is also extra, to teach us that even though the putting of the fire on the mizbeach is not ma'aker, we still have a kapara without that fire done by a kohen. Nevertheless, you need a kohen. The pasuk says 3 words: va'archu, b'nei Aaron, and hakoyahanim. They're all plural, and that's 6 people. 6 koyahanim are needed for the keves, for the lamb. Now, even though that pasuk is said by a cow, which is you need 22 kohanim, but since it says v'nasnu eish v'archu eitzim, to teach us for the keves as well, for the sheep as well. Rabbi Yochanan says that a Yisrael who takes the 2 pieces of wood, he's misad the 2 pieces, shnei gzirei eitzim, he's chayv misa b'dei shamayim. And the reason is either because it's an avodah that's done during the day, or some say because it's an avodah that's the end, it's avodah tama, it's the final avodah. Now on the tzad, the Yechai, because it's a daytime avodah. So that's why you need to perform a lottery. But the reason why there's no lottery by the 2 Gzirei Eitzim is because there used to be one, but they took it away and they put it together with the Trumas Hadeshin to make the Trumas Hadeshin lottery more attractive. You get more things out of it. But it's mashma that a nighttime avodah doesn't require a lottery. What about putting the limbs on the base on the mizbeach? That's the end of the daytime avodah. What about Shmuras Hadeshin, that's a nighttime avodah and has a lottery? No. Be'emes, the truth is, you don't need a lottery. But as we know, the famous story that a kohen got pushed off the mizbeach and he broke his leg, so he decided to make a lottery. A Yisrael who's misader de marach, he takes the wood and he piles it up nicely, he's chayv misa b'dei shamayim, and he should undo it and let another kohen redo it, and then you can use that wood. Have a wonderful day.